Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Marlon Wayans' latest stand-up on Amazon Prime. Good grief. We're going ahead and get the elephant out the room now. It was not better than Guys Loves Me. I would say it's probably his second best one thus far out of the four that he has. At some point, if you could keep putting them out, obviously going to have to start ranking them. Like Cat Williams, you don't rank them because there's so many, but he has a top three. Like Cat Williams has a top three. So American Hustle is Pimpin', and Pimp Chronicles. So like when you get to a certain amount, maybe like over 5 or 6, it's like you start ranking them because it becomes too much. Then you just have the top 3. Like Kevin Hart, first 3 is the top 3. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I feel like with Amazon Prime. I don't think I really watch stand-ups on Amazon Prime, but it's probably gonna start, becoming a thing. I feel like Amazon Prime, it's always aesthetically pleasing. So the way it was shot was aesthetically pleasing. Like, of course, the beginning of him with the voicemails from his mother and his dad, and then at the end, him signing the wall and ending with voicemails from his, mother and stuff. Like, so yeah, it was, like I said, aesthetically pleasing. Him driving the car on the way there to take the special, and then him getting voicemails while he was in the car. Like, yeah, that was good. I did like that feel and that vibe because it lets you set you up to let you know what it's about. Although you know what it's about if you read the description and based on the title, Good Grief. So I did like that. Marlon, I don't know why. I just wanted him to, like, all his specials are running together as far as like his outfits. So if you wanted to say which one it was, you wouldn't be able to because he keep wearing pretty much the same thing every special. I be hating how his pants be fitting. I hate his haircut. I'm like, can you just do a low fade or a bald fade, like, or go bald? Like, I hate what he be doing with his hair. Just, I do outfits when I do stand-up specials because I think it is important. Outfits are important when you do stand-up specials. So, yeah, his outfit don't like. It's like I said, it's run together with all the other ones. And his hair, I don't like. It's just like, it ages him instead of making him look younger. I feel like he probably thinks it makes him look younger, but I feel like it ages him. Okay, so I did a little notes so I can get through it a little faster. I didn't do like write. I just wrote like keywords to trigger my brain to remember stuff. So, Marlon is a theatrical comedian. So, when he did he one of the comedians that's gonna use everything he got on the stage. So, he used the curtains, like several of his mother's privates. He did like the flapping of it, which I'm like, child, why is he using them curtains? And people like at the Apollo Theater was like, sir, relax. Did I do like how he did at the Apollo Theater? Because I think he said his mother was from, I don't know if he said Brooklyn or Harlem. I don't know. I know it was somewhere in New York. Flatbush, I don't know. Somewhere in New York, I don't know. His mother was from there, so I think it's probably why he did it in New York. But I wonder if he grew up in New York. They don't really seem like they grew up in New York, the Wayans, but maybe they did. I don't know. But he did that, he's very theatrical. Although he wasn't really that theatrical on this one. Usually he running across the stage in this, but I guess because this is obviously a different type of feel. And I feel like throughout the special, I'll get to that a little later on, but throughout the special, I feel like I love a good callback, child. So I love when the story ties in together. So he did keep tying everything together and bringing stuff back. So that's why I like, you gotta be listening because you might miss it. I like how he, tying stuff together and bringing it back and make sure everything fit like a good story. Like, you have to do a stand-up like a good story. You need the key factor. You need ups and downs, highs and lows. You need to bring things back full circle, which he did keep doing, which I did like that. I do feel like he went a little too long when he was talking about the changing of the diapers. I feel like that could have been trimmed a little longer. I feel like that kind of dragged. And that was at the beginning too. And I feel like it kind of dragged. So yeah, that could have been cut shorter because, like, yeah, it is funny. Stand up, you don't know if it's true or not, just like with raps, you don't know if it's true or not, so just go with the story. It could be a little more embellished, but like they rich, and he's very busy, so I'm pretty sure he probably wasn't changing diapers. And then both his parents need their diaper changed. It's highly doubt it, but for the story, because he wanted to talk about they genitals, and this is how they came into this world. So yeah, I think it should have been cut down. Like, we could have got to the jokes faster. About him talking about his mother, privates, Indy, and his dad. Like, it could have been shorter. Yeah, I hate. That's why comedians like, what is a lot of stuff is just basic. Like, how many times are we gonna hear about balls hanging? Like, we hear about that in like so many specials. Like when we hear about it, this and that, then you know they drop the mic and do the sounds on the stool, on the floor. Like that's like a repeated thing. And then obviously, you know, his dad was a Jehovah's Witness, and obviously, you know, Jehovah's Witness knocking on doors, and yada yada yada. The same old, you know, as far as that. I wrote down 57 people, but why did I write down 57 people? See, that's, you can't just write one little word. Oh, he said he lost 57 people. I'm like, I don't even know 57 people, and I definitely don't love 57 people. I'm like, geez. Louise, she said close people too, but his family is very, very, very big. We all know that. A whole bunch of siblings, a whole bunch of kids, a whole bunch of kids of kids. Like, so we know that. So I was like, I guess that's what. I was like, why I wrote down 57 people? See, I didn't write that down. I wouldn't remember that little tidbit because I was like, why did I write down 57 people? But that's why. I also wrote down Derek Fisher. I know he talked about Derek Fisher because, he said Derek Fisher. Why couldn't they take Derek Fisher? Then the crowd, ooh. He's like, that's what y'all sensitive about. That's how you get people back, especially black people. And I'm probably sure New Yorkers, because people always say New Yorkers are harsh. How you get them back? He started roasting them like, oh, that's what y'all mad at. Gentrification, yada yada. He made a little joke towards that, and then brought them back in. It's like y'all upset at Derek Fisher. And he's like, try that man, mess with somebody's wife, yada yada yada. But that's why I wrote down Derek Fisher, because he said instead of Kobe, why he didn't take Derek Fisher. Okay, I feel like the whole little tidbit about Shaq, that the whole thing could have been cut out to me. The whole thing about Shaq could have been cut out. I don't get you talk about Kobe and, you know, people dying, then why take certain people when certain people you would rather take to him, like how he did Magic Johnson. Like Magic Johnson guys, why you didn't take him instead of Kobe, which was a good little joke. But that little Shaq part where he was like roasting Shaq for that little segment, I feel like that didn't belong there. Like that could have been cut out to me. The whole thing could have been cut out to me. Like I said, it was just filler, and I feel like maybe like certain comedians, you want to add certain names to it, because then that's all people talk about when they talk about that. Like Marlon talks about Shaq and Magic Johnson. It's like the names pop out at you when you talk about certain things. So maybe he wanted to talk about Shaq to have. Well, like I said, it did time with Kobe, but we could have just did Magic. We didn't have to do Shaq, and then we could did Derek Fisher or whatever. But yeah, I feel like the Shaq thing could have been cut out. I didn't really need that. Him roasting Shaq, it was just, everybody roast Shaq. People don't roast Shaq. I don't really need that in a special, and it really fit to me. Well, it fit, but it didn't fit. Like, it could have been cut out. When he was like, when people question God and be like, why him or why them, or da-da-da-da, that whole little thing was a good little joke. And I feel like the Shaq, you set it up, somebody like people in there, but like I said, the Magic should have set it up. Then Kobe, then Derek, then he could have just went straight to Magic. They could have set it up underneath the Shaq part, but with the whole little Magic segment was funny. He kept, bringing it back or whatever. What did he say? First of all, he said, I ain't gonna tell y'all a joke, but he said double AIDS. That whole little joke was crazy. I was like, that's crazy. I wrote, that's crazy. Then when he said financial aid is crazy, I was like, y'all, if y'all ain't watch it, go watch. I ain't gonna say the joke, but look for financial aid and double aid was crazy. Then, he kept bringing, that back to his mother, and his father. And obviously he highlighted his mother more than his father, because he made a little joke about it, about how people care about their mother and their daddy. He was like, call your mother every day, but call your daddy child once a month, child. And then he was like, when you talk to your mom, when you talk to other people, they just be talking. He was like, just go back and keep saying, go back to the mom, like, okay, okay, what she say? Girl. He didn't say it like that, but basically that was the sentiment. He was like, your child, talk to your daddy once a month, yeah. And daddy probably be like, okay, now, stop calling me, I'm good, okay, bye. And it'd be real short, child. Okay, the funniest joke, I wrote down the funniest joke, because I did laugh a couple of times. Like, it was a good story, like, I was always engaged, like, I wasn't never bored. And of course, I always stand-up start off slow, because you have to build up certain stuff and build up your jokes. So I obviously start slow. That's why I hate people like, don't give stuff a chance. You do have stuff has time to get set up. You can't just go right into it where you can't. But if you sit on a story, you have to set things up. Stuff have to be set up. Like I said, people always give grace to stuff that people have talked about, like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, and be like, oh, you gotta wait till the fifth season for it to be good. I'm being dramatic. You gotta wait till the 5th season for it to be good, but you gonna give other stuff a chance. It's not even that long just because somebody told you that it's gonna be good, which is very strange because you wouldn't do that with anything else. Okay, the joke still was funny that I wrote down. His mama said, like I said, I'm not gonna explain the joke. If y'all seen it, y'all can get it. If not, then y'all can go and watch it. When he said, the mama said, choke me with that skin, that made me cackle. I'm not gonna lie to you. That made me have a good little cackle. And so y'all go, if y'all know, y'all know. If you don't, y'all go watch it. I wrote down dreams and man in parentheses. So whatever that was funny. But I don't know. I can't remember what it was. That's why you can't just write one word when you're trying to do some stuff. I should have said some more stuff. Like that was supposed to trigger my brain. Dreams and man. I don't know what that was. If I can find it, I'll put a little shout something in here.
Yes, my dad said that. What do you want to be when you grow up? My father looked at me and said, I want to be a man. I looked at Sean like, somebody helped him with his dreams. You got some pretty basic aspirations if you ask me. I'm a kid. I'm like, okay, what kind of man? You want to be a policeman? You want to be a fireman? You want to be a Batman, a Spider-Man, Superman? My dad said, no, son, I just want to be a man.
Then the whole thing, of course, that he said about his, dad being Jehovah's Witness and then his mother being Baptist, but her still wanting to make sure that, they had Christmas and holidays and stuff. And then one day they, one of his brothers, I think it was Keenan, maybe Damon, I don't know, said, hey, let's do something big for him Father's Day, give him cards and gifts and, tell him how he was a good dad and yada, yada, yada. And he said he loved it. And then from being on, he only wanted to celebrate Father's Day and not no other day. Then fast forward, this is spoiler alert. He said that his mother decided, I wonder if it's true. It has to be true. Because when comedians, you don't know if I'm true or really true, but if the whole is actually true, she died on Father's Day, and the only holiday he wanted to celebrate Father's Day is actually hilarious, because that's why he made a big joke to say his mother is the funniest person ever, and that's why. Well, other things too, she would say jokes, so he was like the funniest person he knows, and she died on Father's Day, so she was holding on to the last so she can die on Father's Day, which is crazy. So after her, when Father's Day came, they wouldn't want to celebrate it because they're gonna be thinking about her death, which is that was crazy. That was a good little ending, good little wrap up. Overall, it was a good story. Like I could tell that he needed it. Like I feel like it was like an ode to his mother, well, his parents too, but obviously mainly his mother. Like it was an ode to them, and it was meant to help people with grief too. People that are struggling with grief. When he was like Dad, Mama Gang or whatever it was. It's to help with grief. Like, he cried a little bit and, then brought it back up and then cried a little bit and then brought it back up. So yeah, I feel like it was ode to his mother, which is good. I feel like this is a good special. I feel like usually when people's parents die, it is their best special. This wasn't his best special, but, usually people, they're not talking about both parents. They're usually talking about one parent. It is usually, I feel like, their mother. A few I can think of is usually their mother and not like both parents. Maybe the parent wasn't there or maybe they were, I don't know. But yeah, overall it was good. It was a good special. I say it wasn't better than God Loves Me, but it was a overall good story. Like certain things I should have been either cut out or trimmed. And then I feel like I wouldn't have minded a little more stories about his childhood involving his mother. He did add some, but I could have did a little more. Like I said, I feel like he did the filler with naming all the celebrity people to keep people engaged or have something for people to, talk about. Because people they don't want to just focus on your story. They want to clickbait things. They want to hear about Shaq and Derek Fisher. And Martin Wayans talks about Derek Fisher and Shaq and Magic Johnson, instead of just all being about his mom. Although like I said, it did tie it together. So I guess it is smart to do. So you can have that for the news people to talk about and also for the story. So overall it's good. It's the second best one. God Loves Me still first. After a while, if you keep putting them out, I'm going to stop ranking them. Amazon Prime, I don't feel like they cut nothing out that he did. So they let him have free range. It felt like anyway. So maybe that's gonna be like a new home for comedians, which is cool. So usually, I guess maybe Netflix is. People always want to go to Netflix, but maybe it's gonna, because I feel like most people have Netflix. I feel like more people have Netflix than Amazon Prime, but and as far as especially to watch things, especially specials, like I don't know if Amazon Prime has a big special or comedy following, but maybe I don't know. But okay, bye.